Hi, my name's Tony Benegas, and I'm running to be your 8th Legislative District State Senator. You know, you deserve a choice. There was a decision made by a small group of people to appoint in our current state senator, and that's great. However, I think you deserve a choice. We need to discuss the issues, we need to talk about what's important, and we need to have an informed election. And that's really what I want to give you folks. But why me? Why Tony Benegas? 3 words: vision, focus, and results. You know, I've lived here for 27 years. My wife and I, Lisa, raised our daughters here. They went to school here. I got my first job here. We lived through the good times and the bad times. I lost my first job here. But you know what? I believe in the American principle and working hard. When things got tough, I started my own engineering company. I know the joys of hiring your first employee, and I also know the anguish of letting your friends go. It's tough. You know, you need to have someone that can relate to you, who understands what we're going through. And for me, the priorities are very simple. First, it's all about jobs. Jobs, jobs, jobs. That's it. It's about our state and local economy. The Herald reported that unemployment's going down. Unfortunately, it's going down because people are quitting. They're not looking for work, they're running out of benefits, or they're underemployed. This is unacceptable. I have good friends calling me up looking for work, and there's nothing I can do about it. You know, people are worried about their jobs, especially with sequestration. Everyday people are looking at the cost of gasoline and groceries. Things are rising. It's not just affecting, it's affecting everyone. Cities, counties, the state, revenues are falling. We need to focus on the solution, which is the economy. It's all about increasing the tax base, not the tax rate. It's just that simple. My vision, my goal is to focus on that, not to look at side issues or get sidetracked or fight old battles. It's to focus hard on the economy. For example, we know Hanford jobs are going away. What are we doing about it? Economic development takes time. You know, I understand that government doesn't create jobs. It can merely be a conduit to make things easy or hard. When I started my company, it was kind of daunting. It's even worse now. The morass of regulations, the agencies, it's a hard thing to do. I understand what we need to do to work together to grow our economy. It's just that simple. My second priority is education. Education is a priority by the Constitution for good reason. We need it to grow as an area. You know, we have issues because our kids are not getting jobs. They're graduating with degrees that are not going anywhere. And we know it's not our university system, so kids are coming from all over the world to come here. So what is it? Well, you know, the good news is that we have a great local system. And that's the problem. We need to make sure that it stays local. We need to work as a team, parents and teachers and principals. Let's work together. We need choice. We need choices of all the good schools that we're going to have here and that we do have here. But it takes concerted effort and focus and leadership from Olympia to make sure that we don't lose that focus. And it's just that simple. You know, and also we got to understand that, you know, college isn't for every kid. Vocational college is okay too. You know, as an engineering company, I love to build things. We like that. We as a region need to be able to build things. And I think that's so key. And that's great. And that's something else we need to focus on. You know, and the third priority is a proper role of government. You know, Jefferson said the government that governs least governs best. And what that means to me is that we have choices as the citizens, as the voters. We take responsibility. I took responsibility when I lost my job and I started an engineering company. But you know what? I've always had that value as a good Republican. I've always worked hard for the Republican values because that's what I believe and that's who I am. I invite you to look at my voting record. I've always voted for a Republican president. Can my opponents say the same thing? I don't know. But you know what? When I go to Olympia, I know what I'm going to do. A lot of folks go to Olympia to see how many bills they can pass. You know, it's some kind of game to them. But to me, it's just as simple. Do we need to be doing this? Is this a proper role of government? Is this necessary? Do the citizens want this? Can we afford this? You know, it's really just that simple. It all comes down to this again. Economy, jobs. We need to grow our tax base, not our tax rate. You know, one of the things I've also done here is I've been here for 6 years as a councilman. I've had the opportunity to work with the Council of Governments to get together and decide how we spend our federal and state money on our highways and bridges and local transits. And it's tough, folks, because there's never enough money. But you know what? I've had enough experience in working with great people that I will take this knowledge to Olympia for you. Again, I've been a councilman for 6 years. I've learned a lot. I've worked with a lot of great people. One of the things I've also learned, and I've always believed this, is important to give back to the community. I've been working with the United Way organization as a board of director member for the last 6 years. I've also been on the Benton Franklin Community Action Connections board for 6 years. And you know why? Because it's important to give back. We need these organizations working together, pathways out of poverty. Not a handout, but a hand up. And that's great. And that's going back to these Republican conservative values of mine. You know, it would be an honor and a privilege to represent all of you in Olympia. You know where I come from. You know my priorities. I'll ask for your support and your vote. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.